Union football team 3-0 after getting their first win over a ranked opponent since 2009. They beat number 25 Springfield last week. Not only they beat them, they whipped them. 45-10 was that final score, and they'll host Curry College now from Massachusetts this Saturday at 1 o'clock. They come in 2-1, but Union is off to a 3-0 start. The head coach is Jeff Behrman, and when there's a home football game, we like to get the local coaches on to talk about the program, the team, and get people out to the games. And Coach Behrman joins us here on Big Board Sports 104.5 Team ESPN Radio. Coach, good morning.
Good morning, Roger.
What's going on,
Thanks
Coach?
for having me on.
Good, man. Hey, listen, that surprised you a little bit? The final score of your team beating number 25 Springfield 45-10?
Yeah, I think it probably surprised me a little bit. I mean, our guys were ready to go. They were definitely focused and ready for the challenge and the opportunity that was in front of them. We got down 10-0 early in the first quarter. Just on some bad field position situations. And I think it just showed our resiliency and our grit and our ability to not look at the scoreboard and just play the football game from play to play and in the end, be able to come out victorious.
How good has your defense been so far this year? And you hold the high-powered Springfield offense last week to just 126 yards of total offense.
Yeah, we got veterans over there. They're playing really, really hard, and more importantly, they're practicing really, really hard. I really like how we practice the energy and the tempo that we're getting out of these guys throughout the week is really preparing them for the game speed on Saturday. I mean, with a Springfield triple option type of team, I think our coaches did a great job at just putting a great plan together, and then the players did a super job at executing it, and our scout team players actually did an unbelievable job last week of just giving us a good look and allowing the defense to have the success that they had on Saturday.
Union head coach Jeff Behrman with us here, Big Board Sports 104.5, the Team ESPN Radio. Curry College at Union this Saturday, 1 o'clock on Frank Bailey Field. Coach, where the heck did you find Andre Ross Jr., and how did you get him where I'm sure every other team in your conference and at the D3 level is looking at him thinking, man, how did we miss out on him?
Yeah, one of our assistants last year, Mike Tomeno, he said, "Hey, I think I got somebody here that you might be interested in." And I watched this film, and I said, "Hey, let's stay on him weekly." This was back in about a year ago now in the fall, and we just stayed in touch with Andre from week to week throughout. We went down and saw him during the bye week, and we went back. He came in for his visit in beginning of January. Liked what he saw, liked who he met, and then we went back down there. Myself and Mike just to see he and his mother later January, and then he made the decision to come to Union. He just felt like the size of the school and the education that he could get here and the ability to play early in his career was important to him. It's recruiting. You keep pounding the pavement, and we developed a really strong relationship with he and his family, and he was comfortable with it.
He's won 3 straight Rookie of the Weeks in the Liberty League. He's a freshman, obviously. He's got 7 touchdowns. And last week he had a $178 with 3 scores, Raj. The kid's incredible.
A nice little get for you. no doubt.
Yes, he is.
Right.
Not only is he a terrific athlete. I mean, he was valedictorian of his class in high school, and he's just been a tremendous teammate as well. I mean, even though he's having the success he's having, it's always nice to see on film when somebody else is making a big play or catching a big ball or making a big run that he's one of the first ones to be excited about it. And he's got really good intelligence. He's really picked up on our offense really, really quick, which has allowed him to be on the field early.
And of course, when you win on a consistent basis, you get that winning going. It helps the recruiting, and everything then just falls into place. It's really amazing that winning just kind of paves the way for so much.
I mean, does.
Honestly, when you cut right down to it, at any stinking level of any sport, I don't care what it is, the win-loss record does matter. Don't let anybody tell you that it doesn't. Now, you are undefeated. Do you have to be careful here, Coach Behrman, about Curry College? As a guy who likes to coach a little bit myself, basketball more than football for sure, but you just beat a high-powered Springfield offense. You knocked them off, beat 25th ranked team in the country. Now you play Curry College at home. Do you have to be careful here of any kind of a letdown on Saturday?
I think you certainly, that's in the back of your mind at all times. But I'll tell you what, based on the way we took the practice field yesterday, I'm not concerned about that at this point. We practiced we practiced as good as we practiced all year so far last night. So I was really happy about that, and that kind of just squashed some of my concerns about it, right, being a letdown type of game. So that comes from our senior leadership, that comes from the players from within. We really didn't have to motivate too much as coaches last night at practice. They came out and they were focused and had the high energy and high tempo.
Coach, I don't know how much NFL football you get to watch. Did you see the Clay Matthews hit on Kirk Cousins? And I'm just curious, as a football coach, if you did see the hit, how would you instruct a football player to otherwise hit a quarterback without drawing a penalty?
You know what? During the season, I watched zero NFL film, so I did not see the hit. I haven't even heard about it. So
wow, you're that locked in.
No, I'm in a cave during the season. I'm in a cave. I'm worried about Curry College.
Well, I know one thing. They are, and Chris is 100% right. This tackle it looked to me like it was textbook. But I do like at all levels, Coach, at your level, at the youth level, NFL level, that we are concerned more than ever about the safety, because numbers across the board, high school, down in Pop Warner, down on the junior level, the youth level, the numbers are down because of safety and parents not wanting their kids to play football.
Absolutely, and I'm a parent who, my son played football at the youth level for a few years, and then I took it away from him for a few years and got him back into it last year as an 8th grader. And I will say that the game is as safe as it's ever been. Number one, the rule modifications that you're talking about have made it safer. The technology and the equipment has made it safer, and then also the training that coaches are getting. The education that they're getting and the modifications they're making within their schemes and the way that they coach has made it safer as well. And I've seen that across the board in Section 2. As I've been out to summer camps and the Section 2 football camps, I can see how these guys are coaching for the safety of the game and promoting the game. And for any parents that are out there that are concerned about the health and well-being of your child, I mean, it is as safe as it's going to be right now, and it'll only continue to get better. There's never a guarantee, obviously, but the advantages of playing football and playing a team sport like football far outweigh any of the negatives.
I'm with you on that, and I have an 11-year-old that plays 6th grade tackle football, and it's all good in my book, not necessarily my wife's book, but it's all good in mine, that's for sure. Hey, Coach, man, great start, 3-0. Way to go. Great win over Springfield. Good luck against Curry College, and hope a lot of fans come out and see your football team play.
I appreciate it, Roger.
We'll
Thanks
Coach.
Again, Chris and Raj, for having me on.
Thank you, Jeff.